Did you ever wish you could have an apple pie and an apple crumble at the same time? Presenting to you my homemade apple crumble pie. Delicious and caramelized apple inside a crisp butter crust with a crumbled toppings. Hello guys, it's Maria and welcome back to my channel. But before I show you how I make this delicious recipe, allow me to do my intro. And to start, we need the following ingredients. For the apple filling, for the butter crust, and here's for the crumble. So after peeling the apples, you have to cut them into cubes. So for apple filling, let's add 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon, 2/3 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of nutmeg, and mix it. So make sure everything gets coated with spices and sugar, and mix it like a delicious salad, guys. Now let's start cooking the apple down, because I want to release a ton of juices in there. Because you never know, guys, we have a lot in there. What we will do is take the juices, cook them down into a caramel, and fold that back into the apples. And then our caramel filling is ready. So to begin, guys, let's add 1/4 cup of unsalted butter into a pan. After the butter melts, add in all the apples. Cook this over a medium heat for about 2 minutes while mixing a bit. So after your apple have cooked down for a few minutes, you will see they release a ton of juices. Now it's time to add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and mix it. Now it's time to reduce to medium-low and cover it up. While it's simmering down, melt 1/2 cup of unsalted butter in a small bowl. So it's for the crumble because it needs to be melted and cooled down before we use it. So my apples are cooked down for a few minutes. And now it's time to strain everything into a bowl, because I want to separate the apples from their juices. And now this liquid gold, we're gonna cook it down until bubbles and thickens. Cook it over a medium-high heat and stir it frequently. You don't want any part to burn it, so it should cook evenly. If it's taking much longer to come back together, then it's ready. Now pour this very much more thickened caramel liquid into the apples. Then mix it so it will be distributed evenly. At this moment, guys, it really has an amazing smell. Our apple filling is ready. Set it aside and let it cool. And now it's time to make our butter crust. This is gonna have 2.5 cups or 200 grams of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, and mix a bit to combine the mixture. Now it's time to add 1 cup of cubed cold butter. Mix with your hand, but first you must wash your hands carefully. Guys, you can use a food processor if you have for faster mixing. And since I don't have it, I'm using my natural mixer, my hand. And when you have that rough mixture, now we can add 1/4 cup of ice water and mix a bit. This time add 2 tablespoons of fresh lemon juice. Mix it with your hand, or you can use a fork too if you don't have this food processor to mix. Guys, we need a bit of energy here. Move it in a wide and clean surface to mash it better. So our butter crust is ready. So cover this with the plastic and put them in the fridge because this needs about half an hour to come together. And now it's time to make our crumble. So to make this, I'm adding 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour in a medium bowl, half a cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and mix it really well. And now I'm adding 1/2 cup of unsalted and cold melted butter, and use a fork to mix it. Guys, you can either make a crumble my way with a melted butter or cubed cold butter, so it's up to you. They are totally the same. So my crumbles are all mixed up, and as you can see, guys, they are perfectly combined. And now let's set this aside, and it's time to roll our dough out. So don't forget to clean well and prepare your surface to mash our dough. Now take your dough out from the fridge. If it's really hard, which it very well might be, let it set for a few minutes to soften it up, because if you roll it rock hard, it might crack. Sprinkle of flour. Roll the side out first, then the middle out. And when your dough yields when touched, then it's ready to roll out. No need to worry for cracking that much. It is important, guys, to keep flouring your surface as well as the top of the dough, and flipping it around and just moving it, because for sure you don't want to stay in one place for too long. make sure you have plenty for your pie tray. So to transfer our pie dough, roll it in your rolling pin and then re-roll it back to your pie tray. That's easy. So please don't try to press the dough in, guys. We want to push it in from the edge. You can use the end of your rolling pin to push onto the edge. And be careful not to stretch the dough. And also we don't want it too thin. And for the pie, we're going to fold the edge in. Honestly guys, this is good enough. You don't have to do anything else. But you can use your thumbs and index finger to make that simple pinch. Look how beautiful it becomes. I feel so excited now. Now, this is an optional, but I like to brush the edge with an egg wash. It gives you a beautiful golden look. And to make an egg wash, just mix 1 egg with a little bit of water or cream. So as you can see guys, just brush the edge with an egg wash. And now it's time to add our filling in. So add it in. And this pie will give you the best delicious filling in one pie because you have the better crust and amazing crumble toppings. Use a spatula to smooth out the top. Isn't it pretty, guys? Now you remember our crumble? It's time to add those on the top of our pie. So just continue crumbling if you don't want big crumble until you fill in the top. And here's our pie, and it's ready to go to the preheated oven. Now let's place it onto a baking sheet. And here's another tip, guys. Butter crust bakes slow and filling and crumble bakes right away. So we need to shield the outside so it doesn't burn to a crisp. And to do that, we're gonna use aluminum foil. Just wrap it around your pie, tear a bit to fasten it, and fold it loosely over the edge. And make sure your foil doesn't pressing against your pie. And now our pie is ready to go into the oven at 250 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. Then reduce to 200 degrees and bake for 50 minutes or until it gets brown. So guys, after baking the pie at 200 degrees for 50 minutes, I removed the foil cover and baked for another 15 minutes. It's because I want the bottom and the crust nice and golden like the top. And that's how we know our pie is done. So let it cool, guys. And let's cut it open and see the inside, how creamy and yummy it is. You can put some ice cream on the side or on the top of it and sprinkle some cinnamon. And here it is, guys, our apple crumble pie. You can serve it now and enjoy! And if you like this video, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and share to your friends this amazing recipe. So, thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Keep safe everyone. Bye!